Good, boy, good to back again. You already know the vibes. England, Andorra World Cup qualifier. You know what I mean? 3 games, 3 wins, 100% record so far. Let's go take these bombs apart. I probably should have went to this game. Still, I forgot it was on. It's around the corner from my crib. I mean, hey, let me just undisclosed location. But it's in Gotham City somewhere. My bad. Loaded the back cave and that. Big up to everyone in the chat though. Little chilled one, you get me? Big up Morris, big up Chang. Chang, have you gone to cinemas yet? Or you going? I'm so confused, bro. Let me know. I didn't know if you was going because I know it's horror movie thing in it, so I didn't know if you was going later or you already been. But let me know. Let me know, son. But yeah, man, look at chilled one and that. You know what I mean? Look at international break. No point moaning about it. Embrace it. Because when the World Cup comes around, everyone's going to be jumping on international football. You get me? So it's a qualifier. It ain't a friendly. I'm not doing no damn friendly matches. But hey, Tommy Tuchel and that. England, my country. You know, like that. Big England. German manager. How times have changed, blood. You get me? Old tight World War II. Anyway. If I just open the window, can I hear them? I can't hear them still. It's light still. Anyway. Yeah, man. Hey, son, you... Nah, man. I had a gap today as well. I could have went to this game, blood. It's a different vibe, man. You know what I mean? I missed the games at Villa Park for England matches. It's been a minute, blood. Used to be the wave in 2000s and that. Appropriate day. England's held a flying flag. Nothing else, but I digress. No. Explain yourself, bro. Explain yourself. Explain yourself, Morris. What do you mean by that? They're playing at Villa Park. You remember back in the day, it used to be Villa Park and Old Trafford, innit? And then Wembley for big games. So that's what I'm saying, man. It was that was a good part of my childhood, bro. The game's not too far away. No, Morris, explain yourself, bro. Let's not do the fugazi thing. You got something to say. You know what I mean? State your claim, bro. This is talking about my country and that. Talking about the flag, St. George's and that. All tight Andorra, blood, but your kit stinks, bro. I can't stand the Andorra kit, blood. If my Sunday League manager came with that kit, bro, I ain't playing, bro. Let him know that. Give him my subs back too, blood. Give me my £3 back, but let me go get a little chicken and chip from the shop and like, No, Morris. No, blood. You wanted to make the comment. Now stand by your word, blood. True done, bruv. I'm telling you, bro. They sell drugs out of that warehouse now, bruv. And they just make a couple of Andorra kits and Latvia and that just to keep, you know what I mean? Now, Morris, you know what it is, bro? I've had enough of this shit, bro. I told man already, bruv. I hear that man them are running around St. George's Cross on the roundabouts and the flags and that, bro. But bro, this is my country, bro. I don't know why all of a sudden, if you're patriotic about England, you're racist, bro. But every other country, everyone's about to rep it and that. But man, them are frequenting in my country, blood. Get out then! Leave, blood! You don't like my country? Leave then! It's a beautiful country, obviously. The government and all that's 2 different things, blood. But my country's beautiful. You know what I mean? Yeah, you bend the corner, there's a crackhead around the corner somewhere. Bend the other corner, look at Snow Bunny. Bend the other, look at Lighty. Bend the other corner, look at Ice Cream Van. It's England culture, blood. Fish and chips, blood. Pub. You get me? You know, like that. Bit of sunshine, hot pants come out, blood. Man, them walk around topless because there's a little bit of sunshine, bruv. Little bit of cold. Big Arsene Wenger jackets are out. This is England, blood. This is England. No one to see nobody rapping all of a sudden when the World Cup comes around like they always do. Allow me, blood. Allow me. Anyway. We got England and St. George. But St. George, though, I ain't gonna like the whole... I know history in it. St. George, bro. Man, it's slaying no damn dragon blood. This ain't Game of Thrones, bro. Dragon. You want to know a fun fact? Because obviously, savage facts. St. George. Wow, you don't want to get into it, man. St. George never stepped foot on English soil, blood. How about that? How about that? And he ain't English. Hey, it's cool though. He slayed a dragon in it, so big up the slaying dragons and that. Which begs the question that why don't we have a dragon slayed on our flag instead of 3 lions, blood? or just the Red Cross. But hey, big up Red Cross too. That's a deep charity. You get me? Chase Bank. But true done. So the flag thing is getting a bit techie. I saw some guys painting the flag but calling Asians ragged. Oh, yeah. See what I mean, bro? He said, see, I don't endorse that, blood. You get me? That's the part of England. But that's England, blood. That's England, bro. Ragged is crazy still. That's old school. That's old school slander, blood, on the man them still. Anyway, England line up. Harry Kane up top. Rashford on the left. Rashid returns, blood. Declan Rice and Eze. You get me? Rice further forward makes sense because he's trash at the back. Maduakes. You get me? Elliot Anderson, my G. Dan Burn, my G. Lewis Skelly, my G. Man like Mark Baby Gray, blood. And then you got, Lauren James at right back, blood. I hear it still. Come on. Like that. Big up McGregor in the chat. I don't know what beef you got with me, bruv. What do you mean, Andorra, blood? Born Andorra, blood. Born Andorra, blood. Anyway. Oh, yeah, better get the time already, innit? Yeah. Kick off, bitch. Obviously, it's a little bit delayed. You already know the vibes. No spoilers in the chat. None of that business. Don't be a bum. Don't be a mogul. Don't ruin my day, blood. You get me? Coaching off Wojciech twice, blood. Who the fuck is that guy? I like a new look England for a little piece on it because people like Elliot Anderson, Dan Burn, and that well deserved to be in the team, to be honest. Sam Mattsface and Lee Dixon on the commentary. Listen, the reason why I don't mind seeing different England squads than that, because I'm convinced, bruv, over the years. Well, I mean, I don't want to say where England's got it wrong, because to be fair to Southgate, he got it right until he got to the final games. But yeah, man, you can't just go with the best players, innit? That would be, you'd think you pick your best players, win the game, and that don't work like that with international football. You have to horses for courses and that. You get me? Plethora of talent on the bench. You get me? So, yeah, man. Then again, it's Scottish or Irish, so I hear it. I know these tickets were a tenner as well, blood. Jesus, man. Look at the day out, blood, but my son's gone cinemas anyway, so I ain't going on my own, blood. Man said Alvarez and that, blood. Well, keep going. Drive with that. Yeah, man shaped up mad there still. Can't lie, damn man. Lewis Skelly. People Lewis Skelly, man. I ain't obviously an Arsenal guy in that, bro, but I don't need to be placed for England. But I'm just saying, like, Lewis Skelly was like a name not. I mean, he weren't regular to people beginning of last season, and now he's just like first team settings and that. That's a surprise that they didn't play him straight away against Liverpool because he's pretty good. But here we go, Rashid. Okay, DeMarcus. This is what I'm saying. You've been Spain in that. Learn a couple. Been freaking with Pedri and them, man. I hear it still. Man like DeMarcus Rashid, the first blood. Damn burn. Don't get put. But man like DeMarcus Rashid, and look at that. Yeah, DeMarcus blood. Big Andorra. Though. Anyone been to Andorra, blood? I ain't gonna tell you why I went there. Still, look, it's actually a beautiful place. It's right between like France and Spain. So it's a nice place, Andorra. Still, round the corner from Liechtenstein and that. Like, them places there, blood. Mazzoline, blood. Fun fact about Andorra. You don't have an airport there, blood. So if you're trying to smuggle the drugs in, blood, if you're trying to smuggle the cocaine, blood, you have to, little boat. And then drop it off in, little boat, blood. That's all I'm saying to man, blood. You want to go crunch and that little foreign exchange and that. You have to go meet man like, you get me? Marshall and that. You have to go meet Marshall in France and that. Pick up a little. Yeah? There's no airports, blood, so yeah, I mean, boat to the outside of France, step into France, drive through to Andorra, leave through Spain, go down two mountains and that. You get me? Little Catalonian mix up and that, round the corner from Monaco and that. Yeah, get out of there. While you're there, go see little Lewis Hamilton and that. Well, go on, Lewis. And then you just, yeah, you get out of there, man. That's Andorra right there, blood, little friend, yeah? So, come on, man. You already know what it is, blood. But if you catch Andorra on the right spot, blood, you can see a couple things, blood. You get me? Little mix up. Yeah, little pick and mix thing. Andorra and that. You get me? I think they got two princes as well, or two princesses, blood. Don't make no sense, but hey. And if I'm correct about Andorra, blood, isn't it the highest? I'm probably wrong still. Ain't it the highest capital in Europe above sea level? Like the highest. Anyway, savage facts done. Yeah, the linesman looking like there was a power cut when he was getting a trim knees, blood. Have you ever tried Andorra save on FM? No, blood. But just the fact that you asked that, I ain't trying it, blood. But bigger FI, anyone getting the new FM? It looks nasty. It looks nasty. Take the goal kick, bitch. I hate this. Oh, they're bringing back the old night logo. Good. They were the good old days, blood. I got to the age now where the good old days exist. You get me? Nightstick man and that Ronaldinho, Yoga Benito, blood. Man had AstroTurf with springs in it, blood. Man like Mad Awakes, you know. Referee, have a word. Yellow card already. Dark, he's getting sent off in this game. Big got Ibrahim, blood. Now that's what I was just saying. Was talking about FM and that the new one's coming out. I haven't played FM for two years. I didn't get the last two. But I think Ends and G were rocking with, especially G, because I know G was doing FM streams last year, I think it was. But yeah, we got to all use lot though. We should have streams coming probably later. I don't know, man. Some gaming streams probably coming later this year, beginning of next year. I'm definitely doing GTA streams next year when it comes out, so we'll probably start early. I think the man them want to do pro club streams as well, but we have to talk about that still because you get me. I got bullied into it, bro, because the man them decided to send super chats and buy me the game, so I'm screwed. But fuck it, bro. I have to make some content out of it. Big up to the man them who's sending super chats, though. Big up Liz, Zabiri, Jackie Split. Man, yeah, I mean. Anyway, should be interesting still. Should do FM tournament. Yeah, you know what? That's not a bad idea, man. You want the other man to do that. Because obviously when you do the FM... Oh, go on, Skelly. Referee, man. No, ref, you pussy, bro. Give the free kick to Decline, right? Split. But it's not a bad idea because obviously you get put in the same league, innit? When you do two play. I think Ends and G did the one in the same league, innit? But or Ends and Cav. But yeah, man, you can do that still. Little draft, okay. Yeah, the new one looks cold, bro. I don't mind this formation that Tuchel's using at the moment. He's got like a 4-1-4-1. Well, yeah, no, he looks like he has. He has got 4-1-4-1, which probably changing the difference between the offense and defense. It changes, but back four, and then you got Elliot Anderson is the one sitting in the 6. Then you got the 4 above, and then you got Harry Kane leading the line, which is fine. Harry Kane's what a touch from Lewis Skelly, and what a ball! That's a great ball for. Oh, I think Harry Kane is greatly skilled player, one of the best strikers to ever live. But for England, I hate him, bro. Like I don't know, he just bores the hell out of me. But hopefully now that Tuchel's here, he changed it a bit because I think Southgate being so defensive, I think Harry Kane used to get a bit bored and then he'd drop into like a false 6 blood and start picking up the ball and spraying it. He's got one of the best passes of the ball. I like that Nike football, you know. I like that. Not gone, Eze. Eberici and that. Lewis Skelly's involved, you know. It's almost inverted. Marcus. Okay. You know what? I hear it, the Marcus blood. Little spring in your step, wake up to some sunshine and a senorita blood and you're back, bro. I hear it. Just make sure when you get, you know what I mean, the Liga and that, I don't need you doing good over there. Can't need Madrid to win the league and that. But right now for England, Do your thing, blood. Man like Rashid, the Marcus Rashid, the first in that straight line runner, blood. Bill Dustin Sav, do you co-sign the decision to omit Trent? Okay, I guess the biggest issue is that it's a World Cup qualifier, it's not friendly. So if it's a friendly, and I'm like, yeah, try someone else. But it doesn't make much sense to me, only because the season just started. Him and Carvajal pretty much had a whole game each, and then the other game they got subbed off for each other. If you know what I mean. So Trent came on at the end of Carvajal's game. Carvajal came on at the end of Trent's game, and then one of the games Trent played for like 60 minutes, and then Carvajal came on. I get it though, because they've already got Reece James. If Reece James is fit, and we're not looking at building the team around Trent, I think Reece James is England's best right back. If Reece James is fit, he's one of the best right backs in general. And he's usually injured, but he's not at the moment. And then I think is Carl Walker in the team? You have to let me know about that one. I saw him for Burnley the other day, and it was really good. And I was thinking, I know Man City needed to move people on, and that Carl Walker wasn't the one. He was. When you look at the pace in Man City's team, you're like, yeah, you should have kept Carl Walker. But I don't mind at the moment. If anything, for Trent, there's still a little bit to go for the World Cup. Get your head down in the league, carry on playing, and chances are he'll take you anyway. But yeah, I don't care too much, to be honest, bro. As long as, for me, Kane, as long as England's got the best team to win the tournament, whatever, man. You get me? I don't get all like overly, actually I do, I'm lying, bro. Depending on who it is, I might, you know what I mean? Normally with strikers and that, but with right backs, Tuchel needs man to defend in it. And to be fair, wasn't Tuchel in the first games playing Trent in midfield anyway? I think he was playing him as a midfielder, so. Let's see, Malta years ago, atmosphere was dire. Man said dire, I hear it still. England are poor most of the time, but against low block, they are especially bad usually. Hey, man, hey. I think England's biggest problem, which is hard to say now because a new manager, so fresh chance in it. They lack creativity, and that's England's problem. They lack, which doesn't make sense because they got all the talent, so. That means it's the manager and the tactics, but we'll see. Much as England's been that, and I don't think it's an achievement in terms of success getting to like finals. But if you're ranking teams on getting to finals and getting up in competitions, England's one of the better teams over the last however many years. I think Southgate got to 2 finals, Euros final twice. I think, yeah, lost to Spain and lost to Italy in the final, semi-final twice, and then 1 quarterfinal. So he didn't do too bad, but. Yeah, I guess technically everyone does bad unless you win. So, Bertrand said, "Would you rather Liverpool win the Prem and Champ double, or England win the World Cup?" Hey, that's dark. That's a dark question. See. You've asked this question at the right or wrong time, depending. You've asked me when Liverpool just won the league again. No. Wait, listen, Graf. Before you say anything, listen to what you're saying on it. What do you mean, surely Liverpool? We're talking about my country, bro. We're talking about my country, so like, I know everyone seems to have a problem with England, but if I ask everyone else about their actual, like, go and ask a Brazilian. Would they rather Barcelona win a double or Brazil win the World Cup, or ask Argent or ask Messi? They'll all say to win the World Cup. So I'm doing that. England ain't won since '66, as you see, but wait a minute. There, '66, when Enzo was born. That's the last time England won the World Cup. I weren't about, bruv. Roger Moore and that. You get me? Dog was out here robbing the World Cup, and the dog, yeah, man robbed the World Cup. The dog found the World Cup in the pot. It's all mad. Socrates was about, yeah. So, sorry everyone. I'm picking England, bruv. I'm picking England, but you asked. I told, like I said, Trudon, you asked at the wrong time, because if you asked this last season when Klopp was leaving, well, I was a bit petrified, so I would have said just the double in it. But I know, all I'm saying is, the lead up to the Euros, what was in England, and that was just the Euros, not the World Cup. I know it ended bad, and man were rushing the stadium and that. But the vibes, oh mate, it's if for people that are watching and not from England, if you don't understand English culture and that, bro, that's the only time England are together, bro. That I'm telling you, that's the only time England are one, bro. There ain't nothing else, bro. There's a royal wedding or a football match, bro. That's it. So yeah, I thought it'd been vibesy. Now, would it have lasted long? No, I reckon if you're Argentine or Brazilian or something, the party would have lasted a good 2 weeks, bro. You get me? In England, maybe not, but I want to witness it, bro. But at the same time, I'm getting to the point where I don't really like a lot of the England players. Like I do like them, but there's no personality. That's why I like Jude Bellingham, blood. So I like Jude. Anyway, yeah. My long story short, the answer's England, and I don't listen. Go on, Izzy, and nobody can judge me for that. It's my country, bro. Anyway, I mean the vibes would be good around the country. Everyone would get a day off work. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. To be honest, England win might unite the country. We may need it. We need it, bro. There's always something we need to unite it, blood. Yeah, you know what I mean? Or it's either that or we win the World Cup and then man them start crashing on immigrants and that talking about get out of the country you can't enjoy. That's crazy too, blood. So, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not joking, bro. Royal wedding for sure, like depending on who's getting married, obviously, bro. But since the young boys, well, they're not young anymore, but Harry and William, you get me? There was vibes for their weddings. I mean, obviously there was stuff after with the Meghan thing and that blood, but there was vibes for their weddings. So, in Liverpool, we booed the national anthem while watching the England game. I know. The thing is, like, I'm cultured in it, so and I got family in Liverpool, so I know everything about all of that and why. I don't particularly mind it, to be honest. Like, you know what I mean? You can't be leaving one city in your country out to lurch and that. You get me? So obviously I get it. Scout's not English. What I don't understand, only saying from like, surely the Scout's not English thing goes across to like the players. But then when I watch them, Gerrard, Fowler, Carragher, Curtis, Trent, I've seen them. They're fine with the national anthem, bruv. Kissing the badge and all that. You get me? So you might have people might have to have a word with them when they get back to Scousland, bruv. But yeah, man, beats me. Now if they played and then all said I'm not playing and when I played for like their grandma's team and that like Ireland or whatever, I would respect it. But clearly, man, them morals are a bit twisted depending on what they want to do with them. So I don't know. Man can't tell me anything when man likes to go on have a pop, Madueke. Shit, man. But yeah, Mazzoline. I mean, it's the same with it's not just Liverpool. It's a bit the same with Barcelona as well, with Catalonia in it. Man are like, oh yeah, I'm Catalonian, not Spanish and that. But then you're celebrating with the World Cup and that. Relax, man. Stop with your foolishness. Oh, it's a great ball that. Oh, DeMarcus, you long-legged fool, blood. A bit of Dustin Sav. If I'm not wrong, I remember Snape is your favorite Harry Potter character. Who's second? Probably Voldemort, bro. Which is yeah, same bass players too. I just realized, man, Snape and Voldemort being my favorite characters is a bit diabolical when I think about it. I do like Finger Hermione, but yeah, they're my favorite characters and that. Snape's the coldest though. Snape's the best character in Harry Potter, bro. Oh, James, you gotta do better there. The thing is, Snape was almost flawless until I found out that, yeah, I mean, he was a bit of a simp. I ain't like that, bruv. You get me? Harry Potter is not your child, bruv. I don't know why you're running around protecting this man for his whole life because you fancied his mum, blood. She wasn't even your missus. You just was trying to catch a next man's thing. Crazy. But Snape is my brother, blood. You ever mad see, bruv? Because in my head when I'm watching Harry Potter, even though they got the magic wand and that, I'm thinking that's a strap. I'm thinking they got a gun in their hand and it. I know they haven't, but so when he's on some, don't lie to me, Potter, and he whips, yeah. When he Avada Kedavra, I'm thinking of a strap. When you think of them with guns, yeah. And then you got men like Volders and that. He who shall not be named. Harry Potter, the boy who lived, has come to die. Aye, yeah. He wigged up Cedric Diggity and that. Yeah. Volders. My driller Volders, blood. Yeah. Top shotter in the ends, bro. Respect my guy. Anyway, let me get back to the comments, bro. Good strength there. Man like Mark Guay in that. For all the Liverpool fans watching, he's not our player, bro. Don't get too excited. You get me? Because you're not going to keep twerking for Guay and then you're going to end up at Chelsea, blood. Then you're going to tell me shit. So don't even try it. Anywho. Bill Morris, off topic, intrigued. Why didn't you do a SmackDown review? Because it was shit. I told you, yes. I told you like when we did the video before SmackDown, I said, SmackDown's good. I'll do a stream. If it's not, I won't. It was shit. They ain't going to try to fool me because AJ Lee turned up, although she looked great, but I knew she would. Yeah, she looked great. But you know what happens to me, innit? I watch SmackDown, have a look at breather, the pop's gone, I calm down, and then I realize how stupid the whole thing is, bro. Yeah, how stupid the whole thing is. So Seth Rollins sent his missus to the ring to be in the ring with another man and argue again. Okay. Becky's got the super shocked look on her face when everyone else in the crowd is chanting AJ Lee and has AJ signs. Okay. Nick Aldis said, "Oh, Becky, what you doing here? I didn't know you was going to be here." And she said, "I invited myself." What do you mean you didn't know she was going to be there, bro? You not hear what CM Punk, you know CM Punk was turning up. So the whole thing was stupid, but and then I'm glad that I never saw it till just anyway. After SmackDown, CM Punk doing all the happy husband thing, just staring at his music. Oh my God, she's back. Play your character, bro. I don't want to see you doing all this, like just staring at her because you're happy, the crowd's cheering her. Nah, do that in the tour bus, bro. Man, looking into her eyes and that, all giddy and that. He said her name. Well, he said that I've got someone here that will fight you and that, and then turned around, just looked at her, gazed into her eyes and that, bro. And why was AJ? Why didn't she run full pelt to the ring, blood? Someone slapped at your husband the week before, but now you're skipping to the ring. Am I a dickhead, blood? Anyway. You idiot thing, bro. SmackDown was shit. I know, and I told you, man, about the Sami Zayn thing, and nobody believed me, but now you see what I'm talking about, innit? You lot see what I'm talking about with Sami Zayn now, bro? Because Sami Zayn, let me just tell you, The Rock, Undertaker, Edge, Eddie Guerrero, John Cena himself, Kane, Batista, Booker T, Rey Mysterio, I can keep going, JBL, etc., etc., Jeff Hardy. All these men have in common with each other that they took one of each other's finishing moves and lost the match, bro. I watched The Rock lose to 1AA, blood. Yeah. Sami Zayn took an edge spear, an ankle slam, an ankle lock, an AA. He took a pop-up power bomb. He took all the finishing moves and kicked out of them. Fuck that, bro. Super Sammy, bro. And you, man, I told you, bro, he's either going to keep that title or he's going to lose it again to one of them Samoans, which I think that, and then he's going to win the Royal Rumble, bro. Or we're getting CM Punk and AJ Lee to win both Royal Rumbles on the same night because husband and wife, innit? Fucking terrible shit, bro. Terrible shit. Bullshit, man. But big up AJ, though. It's definitely good to see her. I'm always happy to see someone who was leading the way in the women's division. And yeah, you know what's crazy? We got Nikki Bella and AJ back in 2025. Crazy. Now all we need, I'm trying to hear. Go! No! I'm trying to see Paige, blood. I'm trying to hear, this is my house. I'm trying to hear all of that. Anyway, back to football. Kane! Oh! You gotta score that, kid. What a ball. Who done that? Mad Awakes, blood. Big up Scraps. Man, true done, man said Hagrid my kiddie. Big up Hagrid still. You're a wizard, Harry. I hear all of that. Hagrid was a bit of a pussy old though. I can't lie. Let's be honest, Hagrid's a bit of a pussy old blood. You know them big for no reason, Newts, blood. Oh, what a ball from Reece James, blood. Man like Lauren and that. Bill Morris, not gonna lie, Skipper needs to be dropped. Yeah, you know, like that. For the nostalgia, for the pop, you've done it now, but really she should have bombed up in like a little leather jacket or something, little tracksuit and that. And then she's been wearing that same same outfit for 10 years, blood. But anyway, back to football, because obviously everyone on this channel ain't here to listen to wrestling talk and might not know what we're talking about, blood. They might still think that Hulk Hogan's still alive. They might still think that Bob Backlund's around. They might think that Bret Hart is the champion. So let's get back to football. And speaking of football, Mandem FC England, cars Mandem scattered everywhere. Even though Andorra, a couple of good passing moves still. Better patterns of play than Liverpool, I can tell you that. Yeah, slightly too hotty in that, bruv. Slot 4-5. You get me? Halfway in that, blood. You know what I'm saying, bruv? Yeah, man. Here we go. Madueke, you got him. Do it again. Madueke's a great ball. Oh, let's go. It's Harold, blood. You know, like that Madueke cooking, blood. You get me? Madueke Ramsey, blood. It's fucking raw. Yeah, man. Was that an own goal? I swear Kane headed it in. Am I tripping? I say I'm tripping. I'm falling. I can't get up. I'm tripping. I'm falling. You got to get up. Where my dog at? Where my dog at? It's a lovely play. Little Elliot Anderson, little ball, Madueke, little chippy in there. It wasn't on goal. No wonder Harry Kane didn't celebrate. We'll take it. The ball was dangerous, I tells you. It was Declan Rice was about to tap that in still. Come on, man. I'm tripping. I'm falling. I can't get up. See, I'm tripping. Come on, man. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here. What? Y'all gonna make me go all out. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Up in here. What? Sorry, blood. Bro. Remember that scene in Like Mike? Hey, man, only the real ones know about Like Mike, blood. You know, before Bow Wow was cringy, blood. Bow Wow was him, bruv. You get me? And he had my man, Little Stuart Little you in there. What a movie, blood. But before, there was a Like Mike. Before Like Mike touched the screen, blood, there was a movie of a similar ilk, blood. And it was made in the heart of England, bro. Well, not the heart, the armpit, Manchester, blood. But before that, Madueke's got the ball. And this movie had a few people in it, bruv. It had Robert Carlyle, the legend. And it had Maria from Coronation Street in it. And she was young, blood. And this movie was called There's Only One Jimmy Grimble, blood. And if you know, blood. Because Jimmy Grimble was the coldest, blood. Yeah? Main road, Man City, blood. They weren't even in the Prem, blood. He found the boots of an old Man City player, bruv. Some homeless woman gave it him. Oh, brother. What a movie, blood. If you don't know, go Google that. Only One Jimmy Grimble, blood. Yeah? Oh, that's a lovely ball from, well, it's not. Yo, Gray, I don't need them kind of passes at Liverpool. I tell you that. Hey. We're not gonna be disrespecting DMX on the stream, are we? You know. What do you mean by that, bro? Ja Rule stole DMX's whole swag, blood. Although Ja Rule's hitmaker, though. Hitmaker for sure, blood. Murdering. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Girl, your lips, those thighs are running with me, baby. That I can't deny. Oi, Dustin, you know like that, Dustin. You know like that. Holla, dollars. It's murder. Hey, listen, I told man them know the truth. If you send me, I know some of you didn't come across to the music streams that me and G did and that, but brother, everyone knows the story why me and Ja Rule don't get along, bruv. I was team 50, blood. 150 Cent told me, yo, pick a side. I picked the side, blood. I picked you. I'm sorry, man. And I can't lie, blood. I had Paid His Love album and I had, blood, it's murder. I was there, blood. But, yo, 50 Cent was cool, blood. And he escaped death. I said, that's my guy, blood. And then I watched the Smack DVD and there was in 50 Cent's hood where his grandma lived and they were interviewing 50 Cent's ops. You know what this op said? Now, this 50 Cent gives us the truth. I said, hold on a minute, bro. The op said that. That's my guy, blood. And ever since, been rocking with Curtis. Okay, DeMarcus Rashid. Oh, unlucky. And when I play, you play the same way. You freak me, baby. I fuck you crazy, then I'm gone. Sorry. I think the ADHD setting now, blood. I think the ADHD setting now. I'm trying to be I'm unfiltered, blood. When I don't have anyone on screen I'm just gone, blood. My bad, people. My bad. If anybody pops into the stream and ain't part of the channel, I'm not clinically insane, bruv. You get me? All right, Harry Kane, all right, go on, Harold. Go on. Brother, Harold, you don't have the facilities, blood. You're not built like that, blood. You think you're Elise, but I know you've been seeing Elise in training, but you're not built like that, Harold. Okay, I love that. Man like Daniel Burns and that. One more. Little one, one more. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, boys. Oh. The way G has abandoned that channel, I'm gonna have what? Yeah, I tell him all the time, man. I tell him, and to be honest, bro, because they both got the other channels, and I think with the fan base they got on the football channel, if they promoted their other channels more people go across, and then because obviously when we're doing football chat, sometimes it gets onto other stuff, and then everyone wants to stay on stream, and then we end it. So I'm always trying to get people to subscribe to that one, and then that will be cool. But yeah, man, you have to speak to him still. But yeah, hopefully we can do some more stuff in the coming months and that. We want to get I want to get a football tournament together. Obviously, I've been talking about it for a while. Even I'm talking about the next international break, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. It's too not for me, but I feel like it's too soon to ask people for the next international break when everyone's got jobs and all that stuff. It's only a month's time, innit? So I would have I said last season that we should have got a tournament together in the Fringy pre-season, because obviously the YouTubers are just talking transfers every day, which is boring. So I thought it would have been cool after everyone has their little holiday and that got stuff booked up, little tournament. I think it would have been pretty cool, bro. You get me? That's why I'm trying to get more teams. Obviously, when Carl was on stream, Copies are on it, Famzone are on it. Obviously, we're on it. That's like 3 teams already. And then go around and get some other teams, man. It ain't really obviously I'm trying to do the United. I can't really do stuff on some small scale and that. So for me, I'm on some let's just do a charity thing, bro. Let's speak to one of them football places, goals and power league and all that. Tell them what I go on. Tell them that everyone's content creators will promote the business. Then they can give us a discount or something. Yeah, get me. And then get some cameramen in. We'll stream it, and then we'll have a proper video, like a proper edited video as well. You know what I mean? So everyone can make content themselves for their channel on that day. And then when the match is done, we can all go for food, innit? Book out a whole place, have food, and then go home, blood. But hey, man, that's just me, blood. But you know how I go anyway. If I hear people keep going back and forth about talking about doing it, if I hear it 3 or 4 times and no one does it, I'm not doing it, blood. I'm not doing it because my groin ain't coming out of retirement for no reason. Yeah, I need to do. I need that anyway. I said the same about this channel when Paul made. Listen, man. It wasn't even that, bruv. It was a few things, bruv. Slot football and yeah. A few people getting on my nerves still. Speaking of abandoning, Jerry James just left, man. The whole African jingle intro and just dipped. Yeah, but I know. But I spoke to Jerry about doing other stuff in it because his thingy at the moment, he's getting ready to have a fight. But he's boxing on it, so and I told him he should have got a cameraman and vlogged the camp. But he said that next time. Because I asked him if he's going to do one fight. He said more than once. So I told him, get a cameraman for the next one. Vlog in your camp and then put it on your channel. Because it's called a Jerry James show. It's not called Jerry James Football Show. So all he has to do is change the intro, really. Keep the football content there, the evergreen content. Remove anything from what you don't need. And then you just have sports on there. Realistically, Jerry's done so. In the last year, he done the marathon last year. He's doing boxing this year. It might, as soon as I hear that, Jerry's so cool, bro. I'm in my head, I'm like, yeah, that's content, bro. Like you could have vlogged training for the marathon, vlogged. Man's doing up David Goggins, isn't it? So, yeah, man. Tell you now that 5-a-side ain't happening. Now Scraps, I hear it, bro. That's why you see my face when I'm on stream. You hear as soon as I start talking about it. As soon as somebody starts saying, "Oh yeah, we'll talk about behind the scenes," I'll just shut off, bro. Because I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm one of them. Like I try to put it out there, So then everyone in the chat gets on it because then I'm like, you're kind of forced to do it then. Otherwise, you just sound like you're talking. Go on, little cross. Sav was in the comments. I was in the comments of what, bro? What was on? Yeah. Oh, and streamer of football beef discourse surprise you went around. Oh yeah, I was in the comments. Yeah. Oh, well, to be fair though, I was in the thingy. I was in the gym. So when I was leaving the gym, I realized that he was live because he didn't put it in the WhatsApp group, and then it was already 45 minutes in. So then I turned it off, and then when I got back in the house, I finished it. So to be fair, I caught it when they were talking about just before the clickbait stuff. I think around that time, and don't get cooked by my man, bro. So yeah. I mean, it's not really undercover because I don't hide anything. Everyone knows it's me, innit? It's just, you know what I mean? Oh. Nah, bro. Running into Dan Burns like running to a brick wall, boy. Allow that. He deleted the stream. He had when Qatar went into Liverpool talking about. What stream? Am I tripping? To be fair, though, what we'll say is like, content creation and that, it's not for everyone, bro. Like, I know that as soon as you know what happens, man. And a lot of people will come on other people's channels on that, and then as soon as they get in there, someone says the content. It's content creators' fault, to be honest. I don't know what it is, but there's people have to overgas their people and for no reason instead of just talking normal. So you're not gonna have me saying to any random person who comes on the channel, "Have you not got a channel? You should start one." No, blood, you shouldn't start one, bro. You shouldn't. You're good as a panelist, bro. You shouldn't start a channel. That's the problem. That's like people with podcasts. They have one conversation. Oh, you should start. No, you shouldn't. Just like you shouldn't start a Twitter account either. But you know what I mean, yes, opinions are opinions, but it ain't for everyone. Yo, Kane. Yo, don't let this Andorra do that to you, blood. Lewis Skelly with the pingers. Madueke has been great. And I said this in the Arsenal game. He was good in the last England game as well. No, not the one where we got battered, but the one before that time. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. Yeah, where's Neo, blood? Jerry had a stream like that. It was mad. He linked with Liverpool. I'm a bit. I'm sure you're talking sense true, but I'm so confused, bro. He had a stream. He went to Qatar, is what you're telling me in the stream, or what? Or he had it while the Qatar World Cup was on. Oh, I just realized what it said. Oil myself up. Yeah. One up for the oiling myself up. No diddy, bro. No diddy. Take that. I reckon Hussam and Tiny Tom are terrible at football. Hey, listen, man. No comment, blood. Yeah. Federales are in the room, blood. No comments, blood. Oh, good ball. Declan Rice got that corner on lock, boy. Yeah, man spat on his beard and that, bro. You could never be a baller, bro. Oh, man said terrible. I mean, I think I saw. Didn't I see one of the streams before? And I think End was on it, and didn't Sam bring up a clip of Tom doing a volley or something? Or I swear he did, bro. But they were trolling him about it. And I don't watch Sam, so I don't know. I've only seen these streams when Jerry or Enz has been on there. But once they started putting K-Mac on there, I was like, yeah, I can't really be listening to K-Mac and Jamie in one stream. But that's too much for me, blood. You get me? That's too much. No, blood. Too pasty for me, blood. But Yeah, don't know. Good ball from Eze. K-Mac kicking ball. I don't know. Brother, for some reason, I think he might not be terrible, blood. He might not be great, but I don't know any when he an army youth. I swear he's an army youth. Blood. You know them man normally play one bouts in Baghdad and that blood. So you know what I mean. Look at Halman's Prophet and that. So then Halman's province and that. Yeah, normally them man. Yeah, always trying to. You know those trying to go colonize a man's country and play with look at Abdul and that. Yo, look at Abdul. Where's your uncle with the missiles, blood? You know like that. So them man probably could still. You know the movies and that, the army and the American sniper man just there, yo, Abdul, come here, blood. Where's your uncle with the IEDs, blood? Just couple this dude, let's play heads and volleys, bro, before I blow your uncle up, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, man. So them man who can normally play football still in the trenches, blood. You get me? The mean streets of Islamabad and that. England probing. Madueke has been good, man. Matt said he was better than Madueke. I'm just letting man know that. Matt, if you're watching on a Goldust thing, you said you're better than Madueke. You're going to have to deal with that still. You get me? I just realized what True Done said though. Uncle Rod would be a good DM, blood. Yeah, bro, that DM stands for don't matter, blood. You get me? That DM stands for don't move, blood. Yeah? Rod could be the gaffer, though. Yeah, man. That's what I said, Scraps, blood. That ball sounded like it had a rock in it, boy. Sounded like all the air got let out. Morris speaking, have you squashed the beef with K-Man? Nah, there's no beef, blood. I just don't talk to man. That's it, man. I'm like, listen, you already know, we get like heated debates and all that sort of, well, man never get heated and others troll them, but I go on, one more. Oh, for fuck's sake. No ref, man! But there's no beef, blood. At the end of the day, man ain't gonna disrespect me and then I'm gonna talk to them, blood. You get me? There's a certain level of testosterone flying and man are saying whatever safe, blood. But once you tell me to F off, blood, and not like just in passing, like you literally dead on, like, yo, fuck off, savage. All right, blood. All right, brother. You get me? That's why I'm so calm, because I'm just like, listen, bro, I'm internet ready, bro. I've been internet ready, bro. But I don't come from this on it, so there's no point me carrying an argument with man like that, bro. But you know what I mean? But if you see me at the parade or something, you might have to keep the same energy, blood. You better just hope that I'm in a good mood, bro, because I'm a, you know what I mean? I'm what you call a scumbag, blood. You get me? I'll clock man from Judas and that, bro. I'm not doing all the fair fighting thing, but I hate when man try and tell me fight fair, blood. No, blood. If I keep you on the floor, I'm keeping you on the floor, blood. You get me? Man, let him back up to fight. What? So he can beat me up? So this trained military, you blood. I'll kick man in the throat, blood. That's my thing, bruv. You pick up half a brick, give man a kufti, bruv. Adulthood style. You get me? Plan B. I ain't playing games, bro. I need to get back home to my dog, bruv. Anyway. Now, the Xmas special was special for real, blood. Like, I didn't know it was Xmas special needs, blood. I thought it was a special, blood. But hey, listen, man. We spoke to Cal about it, and Cal said that was the final cut, blood. That means those are outtakes. Those outtakes, blood. It means it got worse. Big up Coppish, though. The reason why I said that the international break's too soon for it, because literally I would love, because I'm always thinking about all the mandem in it, like all of us, Coppish, and I'm like, yo, because you can film content leading up to it, I would think you should have it planned in the future, because then there's no excuses for man talking about having played football for 10 years. Nah, bro, you go in a little football camp and that, look at 3 months, film yourself in a little gym and that, look a vlog. Yeah? That way when, you know what I mean? Then when we get to the end, there's no excuse, but I'm trying to hear man tell me they ain't played since year 9 and that, bro. Oh, good tackle, man. Elliot and the Sun, blood. Newcastle were pissed when they got rid of Elliot, bro. I know they didn't have a choice, but PSR, blood. Why not just do Avengers X copies for an extra special? What do you mean, bro? Just like a match? Dead? Come on, man. Think about it logically, but dead, bruv. A little five-a-side between just us, man, bruv. Bro, dead food, man. That's in them games when you play in them games when the one team's way better than the other one and that man will start fucking around. I don't want one of them games, bro. Go on, one more. SA. Ooh. Yeah, Madueke is on smoke, blood. Yeah. I can't lie, I'm a bit petty, bro. So when it comes to like all the football, crossbar challenge and all that stuff, because I'm the one who's gonna have to travel. These men all live in London, innit? So me and Cav's gonna have to travel. I'm not traveling to do crossbar challenge and kick ups, bro, and run through cones. I'm a 12, bro. I'm not running through no damn cones, bro. I'm come to kick pig bladder, bro. Just raw levers. Man like Decline Rice. Good touch, man. James. Rice. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, that's not my thing, but if man tell me there's, yeah. I told man yesterday, but no one's listening to me. As soon as I said I'll message Robbie, blood. On a DR sports thing, blood. Robbie can get that shit connected quick time and he can make couple teams as well, blood. Then you can get all of the other content creators too, blood. Run it for charity, blood. Men's mental health and that. We're good to go, blood. Look, a prostate thing. Yeah. Prostate cancer. Just run the charity, blood. Just give them some money and have fun in the process, blood. And bring Abby with you too, blood. She needs to repent for her racist sins, bro. And what better way to do it than be around the man them? You get me? Half time. We're playing basketball. We're playing basketball. Man like Madders Wakers, blood. Holla, holla, it's murder. All right, man. Half time. Let's talk about something else. What's not football? You get me? The good first off was decent still. You get me? Andorra didn't look like they're going to do anything to England at all. You know what I mean? The couple man with silky moves. Apart from that, nothing. They're gonna lose the game. It is what it is, bro. England look decent, but nothing special. Everyone's kind of playing at 6 out of 10. Not because they're poor. It's just dead. And Madueke is the best player on the pitch. So, any questions about anything else? What's not football? Well, what's not related to this match? Go ahead, but. You already know, blood. As long as it ain't gonna indict me, blood, I'll answer the question. If it's gonna indict me, bro, no comment, blood, on a thing. You get me? As the back to school, blood. Remember them days when you go back to school, try to get all of the equipment and that, what you never used for the whole year. I was just lying to my mum to, yo, mum, take me Staples, blood. I need to get a new calculator and that. She just looking in my face like, yo, what happened to the last calculator? Blood, I sold it, blood. What you, mum, you talking about? I don't need no damn calculator, blood. For what? Look, a science calculator, blood. Ain't no one losing no damn science calculator. They look good. They're looking too easy. Nah, you trolling, bro. There ain't no scrapes, bro. There ain't no scraping through this win, bro. What are you talking about, bro? The Andorra's trash, bro. The Andorra's whole play has been, oh, let me get out the break, lose the ball to Elliot Anderson, and then go back the other way, bro. Yeah, true. I remember them ones. Look at Staples and that. Yeah, mom, take me Staples. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The amount of like big shops and that I used to get excited to just frequent, bro. I used to love IKEA as a kid, bro. Mom, just let me go. You go do your mom stuff and that. Let me just go find a sweetie blood in one of the other. Yeah, I mean, next to the shortbread. Toys R Us, Mumsy, just leave me in here, blood. Because I ain't trying to see you bump into your old friends talking about long time no see, but I saw you see to her last week, blood. Leave me in Toys R Us, blood. Let me play Legend of Zelda and that, blood. True done. Trust me, blood. Trust me, blood. You ever want to know? There's certain things about W.H. Smith that I can't say online, but just know, blood. Me and my boys could have caught a Rico case, bro, if they clocked onto Wagwan what we had going on there, blood. But we had a whole movement going on, bro. Go WH. Yeah. Move on from there. Go to, sell that. Yeah, BHS. Go. Yeah, blood. Can't say too much, blood, but. Bill Scrap said, which is worse, Drifty's groin tail or Matt's frostbite? Oh, yeah, the frostbite, blood. Moving like Jake Gyllenhaal and Everest, blood. Nah, it's got to be the groin tail, blood, because man got it when he was 10, bro. Man said he was racially abused when he was 10, and that's when he started the game, blood. Yo, blood. Racially abused at 10 is crazy, blood. That is crazy. Bought the Games First album for no reason when buying my GCSE supplies. I hear it, blood. I hear it, man. Yeah, good times, man. The uniform shop every August used to piss me off. Yeah, I never used to go, We used to go to one boss man on it. And then after a bit, I said, remember, you know that feeling? Man, them know this, innit? Big up if there's any girl them in the church. Probably not, bro. Cockfest and that, bro. But if you are, big up to use like and that. I love women. I'm a feminist. Anyway, remember them young days and that where, I can't tell you the exact turning point where you finally don't go anywhere with mums anymore. Not because you got a problem with your mum. It's just everything before used to be like, yeah, mum, I'm coming, I'm on it. And then one day, mum's like, yo, you coming? And you just said, nah, lady, you go do the shopping and that. Let me just stay on the PlayStation, bruv. Yeah, pick up Boris. Let me just play Spider-Man, mumsy. And then it went from that to like your mum would go out, come back with the shopping, mid-game and that, and you had no cheat blood. You had to go and help her with the shopping, so you just leave the thing on a mad pause and that. It wasn't online gaming. Oh yeah, run down. But then you're like, oh God, I gotta help mum. But then when you look in the shopping bag, you see something like you don't normally see, blood. You don't. Well, hold on a minute, mum. Yo, man, mum, where you get these ice gems from, blood? Where you buy these penguins from, blood? I thought we weren't doing that. Aye. Mum have to give man the speech every time for no reason. Don't eat it all now. Bitch, do you think I'm not eating it all now? Just let me be excited about the little sweets and that. But yeah, man, good times, bro. Big up mumsy still. Respect it. Nah, Ian Wright always got the sticky bandit hat on, bro. That's my guy though, Uncle Ian and that, blood. Man was like his brethren with General Levy with that hat. Wicked. Yeah, I mean, all of that. Junglist massive. Original, all of that. French fancies in the shipping. Oi, come on, blood. Like that, blood. Trust me. Yeah, 9 times was when I didn't have to go nowhere. Was allowed to stay at home and make sure. Oi, listen, brother. The burn down the house conversation was so dead. Make sure you don't burn down the house. Mom, just get out of the house, man. Let me just go watch Tracy Beaker, blood. Talking about. Yeah, you don't see I'm watching the dumping ground, nah. I man them if you're watching. You know what else happened around that time, blood? Man took the Sky remote, blood. And obviously BBC One was 101. BBC Two was 102. But if you went the other way, 999. That was the information channel. 997. Man said Babe Station, blood. Red Hot TV, blood. And if you was neat, blood, at 11, 10 to 12, blood, the 10-minute preview was good to man, blood. Because it had titties and areolas, blood. Yeah, that 10-minute preview. Hey, listen, golden hour, blood. Golden hour. Listen, man, I have to prep. I used to prep for the 10 minutes, bruv. 10 minutes of a dream world, blood. 10 minutes so I couldn't get back, blood. To make sure, yo, mom, you going to bed? Yeah, son, I'm gonna go to bed, man. I don't really want to stay up. Oh, mom, I wish you stayed up. I'll go to bed, man. Go rest your little eyes on that, blood. Lock up the door right now, blood. Lock up the door. Yeah, true, done. Lock up the door, blood. Red Hot. You see the thing coming on the screen. She sounds like she's talking to you and that, blood. Welcome to Red Hot TV. He said, oh, listen, blood. My mom's upstairs, man. Be quiet, blood. Then I turn on the Babe Station right now, blood. I remember one time, blood, 100% on my mom's house, I called into Babe Station. And I got scared, blood. When I mean I got scared, I'm watching the screen. Homegirl's doing this on the screen. Don't clip me. She was doing this on the screen, dangling the phone and that. I said, yo, let me call in. There was 2 minutes left. If you text in Flash the Gash and she gets 100 of them, shows a little piece of vagina right now. So I was hoping that the pervs would do it. Called in, got shook, put the phone down. Yeah? Come up on the phone bill. I was blaming my big brother. I said, oh, no, my big brother must have came round, done a mad thing. You know what I'm saying? Flash forward to 19-year-old Savage, blood. I don't want to say too much, reading between the lines, but I played an away day at Babe Station FC, and I scored a goal, blood. Oh my God, what a story, blood. What a story, blood. What a story, blood. I made it. Some man them made it from the England Academy, St. George's Park, to these games against Andorra. I made it from the Babe Station Academy to scoring a goal, blood. What's understood don't need to be said, and what's said don't need to be understood, blood. Anyway. Trudon. There were some legends in the game back then, bro. Yeah, trust me, Scraps, you already know, blood. End was older than the Babe Station owner, blood. But yeah, man, it was good times, man. Good times, blood. You have to understand as well, like my hustle at school, my two main hustles were I used to rent. Well, I say rent because that's how we did. We used to rent porn DVDs to the man them in the class and that. Spring Chickens 1 to 19. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Volume 1 and 2. Lindsay Dawn McKenzie back at HMV. Take that. Yeah, soft porn, but it gets the job done. You know what I mean? Omar's Great Adventures and Bend Over and that. Send that in. Yeah, slang it to the man them. And then we used to go farm food before school. And that's just, yeah, that was my business, bruv. 4 cans for £1. Load that up, blood. Go to school, 150 a can, blood. Yeah. Then I brought the bolt cutters to school, cut a hole in the AstroTurf fence, blood. Yardie shop round the corner, my driller, blood, next to the barbers. Go there, 180 mil. 180 mil used to get you piece of jerk chicken, one big dumpling, and a bigger in it. 180 mil, blood. But the man them couldn't leave school. They should go there, go through the little hole in the fence, go and buy the 180 mil, sell that for a £5, blood. I was in big business, bro. Big business. I said Kathy Barry right now, blood. Aye, true done. Trust me. Yeah, man know about Channel 16 and that, blood. Bravo. TNT, blood. Laid Bare. Sexetra. Man them know about Sexetra, blood. If man them know about Sexetra, blood. You know, like that. I did similar thing with pay-per-views when it used to be on cable. Oh my God, bro. You know how many times I wasted my mom's money? She'd pay for the pay-per-view for me and she'd be like, you staying up to watch it? Yeah, don't fall asleep. Bruv, all I know is I woke up, The Rock was on the top rope with the title in his hand. Did you fall asleep? Nah, mom. Yeah, I had to watch that back, blood. Listen, Morris, you was a deviant brother, blood. Any man, listen, you're different to me. I stayed up. Any man that snuck downstairs to do the mad thing is diabolical, blood. You did the creepy creeperson thing, blood. Yeah, tiptoes first and that. That's diabolical, blood. I didn't do that. All right, Scraps, that's dark still. But since we're talking about them first stories, all right, listen, you know what? I feel bad when I tell these stories. I'm always like, I wonder if someone's traumatized by me robbing them, blood. But I didn't rob anyone at knife point. Well, not until I got older, blood. That was a cocaine thing, blood. But when I I did the Pokemon, yeah, year 6, heist of the century I pulled off, bruv. Heist of the century I pulled off. We're in assembly. Everyone's picking up awards and that, innit? I get a certificate, science, blood, mad thing, stand up there. Everyone's praising me. In my school, they used to give us like a certificate, and then you got to like pick a sweet out of the tin. Now I'm thinking of it, bro. Some pagan thing. But anyway, while I was standing up there with the certificate, I'm pretending that I feel sick in it. But I'm in front of the whole school, so now it's like, oh, feel sick. I'm gonna go toilet, go down, dip my hand into everyone's backpack and that. You know the little folders you used to have with the Pokemon cards and that. Charizard, that's mine, blood. Chansey, that's mine. Haunting, that's mine, blood. Take that. You get me? Stash it. And then what I did was I hid it in school, so I didn't take it home, bro. Because I knew they were gonna try search bags and that. Listen, blood. Anyway. But Trudon, you know about Laid Bare was big business, bro. I was into the story. Like, listen, I can't do it on this channel. A couple of people who have been around for a minute know about certain stories and what industry that I was working in, and it. So it went full circle still. And now I've come to think of it, I learned all these stories of like Sexetra and all that business, of how the business works. So yeah, man. Dark times, but fun times, blood. You get me? That's good, man. Those good times, man. I don't. You know when people always do that thing? No, you man get this where everyone always acts like their upbringing was the hardest thing ever alive, and that. Oh, all right, blood. I was in good. You know, man. That like I was in madness and that, but some man act like they was in gun wars every day, blood. Yeah, I went to leave my yard to get a pack of walkers and that. I was dodging bullets. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't, blood. Yeah, the man had the machete to my face every day. No, they didn't. The police were after me, blood. As a black man, I couldn't walk out my yard as racially. You wasn't. Stop lying, blood. My childhood was, yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. When I look back, there's some stuff that I shouldn't have witnessed in it, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of mad still. But in the moment, childhood was serious, bro. Bruv, you didn't realize till later. You know what always used to show on etc. They always used to have like my favorite stuff on there was the swinger stuff in it. You know, it used to show the swinger parties and that because you got a little bit more titties and that and little sex in the background and that. Yeah, I mean, not too. But they always used to do the mad one, like there'd be like random places, like we're in New Orleans and it's Mardi Gras. Bruv, you know how bad I wanted to go to Mardi Gras my whole life, bruv. Just to give a girl a chain and let her flash the titties, blood. That's what I thought was going on, bruv. Look at Mardi Gras, blood. And then it'll be the things painting themselves. I didn't like that. Oh yeah, they're gonna paint themselves and then roll around on a piece of paper. Am I a prick, blood? Why is Gray bullying the team, bro? I hear it though. Now the worst was pretending I was ill. What's the move with the dial up internet on an AOL thing? I hear it, bro. If you hear the story that I told them man before, like I got my granddad in trouble at it because I tried to download the Katie Price sex tape to sell it, and the dial-up was so long. My dad turned up to take me home, so I left it. I just thought back then I just like, oh yeah, click the X, it'll go off, and I didn't know it's still going to download. So obviously when my nan turned on the computer the next day, it's just Katie Price there, just getting, yeah, I mean. Obviously, my dad phoned me. He's like, "What you been doing on your granddad?" I just blamed my granddad, bro. Said, "This son, he's paralyzed, bro, and he needs to get his rocks off." It ain't me, bro. No, my dad didn't believe me, bro. But you just have to lie, take that to the grave, bro. And my granddad's dead now, so I'm still blaming him. You get me? You can die with that, granddad. My granddad's expired now, my guy. But that lie staying with you, granddad, bro. You get me? All right, wherever you at, blood. You get me? He's on the stairs. But yeah, man, granddad expired with the lie, bro. That's my brother. That's I love him, man. That's my guy, blood. Yeah, man. Had to get you back though, man. Cause he's a Man U fan, innit? So I had to pin something of you, bro. But my granddad was a G, blood. This geezer just watched wrestling, and he used to just watch wrestling and cricket, blood. Wrestling and cricket, and he's a Man U fan, but hardly watched the games, bro. That's my guy, blood. Eurotrash was trash, Mr. Blood, on Channel 4 and that. What was that geezer? You know the main geezer, bro? I don't even want to say. He's like, he looks like Asian-y, but I don't know, bro. But he was a clown, bro. Eurotrash was like some idiot thing, but listen, it had titties, blood. It had titties, blood. So, and funny enough, see all that Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue thing, what's going on, bro? The first time I saw the woman who broke the record was on Sex Etc, bro, because she was on there and she had broke the record for like 997 men or something like that. And I remember thinking at the time, though, like, no one's ever going to do that again. Now it's just a hobby to these things, blood. But Eurotrash was a problem still. And then I had and then Playboy TV. Playboy TV had it was elegant, bro. That was elegance, that was, bro. Anyway, hey, Lisa, hey, listen, come on, bro. Come on. Hey, man, back to the football, bro. Back to the football. Wow, we can still talk about other stuff, but let's get me in. Just realize, bro, on YouTube, but man, trying to get yellow marked and that, just titties and vagina every 2 seconds. But big up the man, then we have to do another frequent stream right now. Yeah, bro, True Down was dark, blood. It was dark. It looks like Tuchel's told the team to push up a bit further forward, which you might as well. When someone's low blocking, let's push up the field, bro. You ain't gonna do no high line thing, bro. Man like Decline Rice, split. Gray. Nice. No, just gotta move the ball a little bit quicker, that's all. These kind of teams reset so quick because they don't really step out much, so. Just go. Mark with the pingers. Mark, that's the second time you did that pingers for no reason, blood. Elliot Anderson's 23 on it. So, yo, I swear to God, some of these men are way older than me. The honest answer is, Mister, and I don't think it's just England, bro, because the better footballing nations for them to be able to play better football, they want people to step out a little bit in it, so there's a little bit of space in behind. The low block thing means that everything's going to be all like very slow and patient. And I only say that because I've seen like Portugal's like they've struggled with like Georgia and that, or Jordan, and I've seen who did Thingy just lose to? Who did Germany just lose to? Slovenia or someone like that? Like, it seems to be a common thing. I've seen France. I like Denmark, but I think France lost to Denmark not long ago as well. It seems to be like the teams that are actually Denmark's a little bit different because they actually play football, but the teams that want to sit back, the international team seem to struggle against, and I think that might be down to the fact of you don't train together very long. So with the England team, it's like that's where the pattern of play is going to matter the most, isn't it, with them moves. But I do get you though. Obviously, the thing would be you should smoke these lot straight away because we remember England. I guess when you play with defensive managers as well, Southgate, Tuchel. When England used to have more attacking managers, we used to play these teams as well. Andorra, Macedonia, and we just used to smoke them. That's where most of Rooney's goals come from. And then we play Croatia and struggle. But yeah, man, it's a bit mad still. Oh, Scraps, that Southampton game was terrible. That's what I said the other day when I think Endo brought up the games and everyone in the chat was like, yeah, we'll smoke Southampton and move on. I'm like, do you not remember the Southampton League Cup game, bro? Where Dan's had to save us, but the first half we were getting cooked, and then the other Southampton game when Lallana and what's my man's name? Paul. You know Paul. What's his last name? You man know, innit? Paul something. Tall is like 6'6" or something like that. And him and Lallana were like bullying us, and then Lallana got injured, and then we got better in the game and won the game. But up until then, we were getting murdered, bro. Lallana doing up Cruyff turns, and send that. Lewis Skelly and that. It's a good ball. Cook him, Mads. Cook him. Man like Madeline McCann and that. Go on. Eze! DeMarcus! Oh, for fuck's sake, man. How did... No, Rashid, bro. How did you not get that on target? Run me the replay, bro. I'm so confused, bro. Yeah. Mr. Yeah, exactly, man. Sven was on it still. That England team was... What the... Nah, DeMarcus, allow it, blood. There's no excuse not to get that on target. No. Less of that. Yeah, we needed a pen. That's true. Scraps, listen. We're all here. I think everyone in the chat might be Liverpool fans. I know that I'm like... Let's just be honest, man. Man, them hate when I'm on stream, innit? When I'm on stream events and that. Because they want to be happy about their team and I keep cooking. I'm not... Listen, I am a happy Liverpool fan, bro. Kind of. It's early in the season, innit? And I told man already, bro, if Slot plays this stinky football all season and we win the league, I'm going to be happy that we win the league, but I'm still going to be pissed. Go on. Anderson. Nah, man. Nah. Hey, yo. You can't do that. You have to score, blood. And why does Harry Kane run at 0.75 speed? No, bro, Anderson, you got to score that. I'm sorry, brother. Pulled off a worldie, blood. Look where you pull it. Dick. Why Harry Kane? Why you passed the ball behind him as well, man? Anyway, when you question the tactics last season, but we won the league and they're on the beach in this season. Bro. All I'm saying is last season, when we was in them last like whatever amount of games and stuff, and it was like it weren't mathematically done, but it was going to be done. Man, them are in IB for and all this business. And I was like, I don't like how we're playing football, bro. Like, I don't like how we played against Crystal Palace. I don't like how we played against Villa. We've smoked Spurs, but I didn't even like one of those games as well. We lost to Spurs in the League Cup, I think it was, in the first leg. Bergvall and that, my guy. And I was calling out then. I was like, I don't like it, bro. And then we got smoked by Newcastle in the League Cup, and we were just rubbish from January, but we was ahead on points, isn't it? I think that, you know, remember that game in December where like Arsenal dropped points. Well, no, we dropped points to Villa, but then Arsenal dropped points as well. And it was on, at that time, we had a game in hand and it was on 6 points, bro. So after that, I knew like, okay, Arsenal missed their chance again. Win one more game, we'll be 9 points ahead. This is over. And it was. And then Arteta started talking about over my dead body and we're focusing on the Champions League and that. Okay, we get it. All I'm saying is, as a collective, when you take those games, even if you just take the last 5, and then you go into this season and pre-season, it tells me we haven't been good for a while, bro. But everyone's going to say, no, it didn't count last season because we had already won the league. SA, no, man. Fucking hell, blood. I don't care if it was offside, bro. Put that in the net. Yo, what I want from... Nah, blood. I just realized what... Nah. That linesman's got the SS trim, blood. He's got the unthinkable trim, blood. He's got the Heil... Yeah? He's got the Heil trim, blood. He's got the 88 trim. 88, brother. He's got that trim, brother. He's got the... Yeah? There, man. He's got the Grand Wizard trim. That's not... Like, he can't be trusted, that linesman, bro. He can't be trusted with the Grand Wizard trim, bro. He can't, bro. Man looking like Hitler's right-hand man than that, bro. That can't be... Change that trim now, blood. Yeah, Eze tried the backs thing. Is real talk. People pretend it's like genius, like we don't have the best keeper, best centre back, best. Yeah, exactly. That's why the thingy in it, the individual talent's getting us over the line. Funny enough, individual talent that has been getting us over the line isn't even the old players, bro. It's not Salah and Virgil off a header and that. It's Rio and Chiesa. Like think about it, bro. One's just got into the team and one never gets played, bro. They saved us, bro. And then a rocket free kick from Szoboszlai. So, you get me? But it's all right, man. It's all right, bro. Carry on, bro, till we turn up at Turf Moor and Brownhill starts bopping man off the park, bro. You get me? And Carl Walker starts running back the years, then you'll know about it. So, because then you don't know it's Carl Walker versus Salah, innit? All right. Just know on that day. Actually, it won't be. We gap over Salah. Okay, fair enough. Because I was about to say, you don't want that smoke in your life, bro. Big up Mingo, bro. I love Luis Enrique to be the manager. All right, Trudon, do me a favor. While yeah, he has got that trim still. Man's got. All right, do me a favor. Oh, why don't you do me a favor? Because I don't want to come off the screen on it. Google Luis Enrique and see if he's okay. Because I swear I read yesterday that he was in a cycling accident and he was in like bad condition in the hospital. But I didn't know if it was real or not. Well, it said it was real at the time, but why don't you like check if he's okay, man? I love it. I love Luis Enrique, the baller, man. Top manager. Favorite game from last year was 5-1 Spurs at home. Same. The 5-1 Spurs game and the United game, the one what was like early in the season. That was it. Because I thought that's the one where like I felt like his tactics were on point. Yeah, Gravenberch was carrying the ball further forward. He was really good, but we got Morris. You man been throwing Salah on the bus lately. I missed a lot of your games last season. It's news to me. Bro. Morris ain't throwing him under the bus. Salah's been playing like this, bro. Hurt his collarbone in the internet. I think he's fine. Collarbone? Oh, bro. This article made him sound like he was upstairs, bro. That he's just waiting for Jesus to open the door, blood. But I'm glad he's okay. Nah. These men are mugging me off. Man said fractured collarbone, bro. I used to get that from putting man in the walls of Jericho, blood. I got drop kicked in my chest and got a collarbone fracture and that when I was a kid, bro. I thought he was on the stairs, blood. I thought he knocked on God's door and God said, 1 sec, bro. Let me just see if there's any space, bro. Nah, man. Little Oriental thing in the crowd and that. Little Mei Ling and that. Mei Ling, she tastes good, bro. Knock so pow. All right, what movie is that from, blood? If you know, you know. Knock so pow, Mei Ling, blood. Run it in the chat. What movie is that from? Mei Ling tastes good. Yeah. What movie? Because man know I'm a movie nerd, blood. See if man can guess that. Knock so pow. What a movie. Push it to the limit. Oh, it's man like scraps, you know. My driller, blood. Yeah, kicking palm trees and that, blood. Yeah. Scraps, what you know about Van Damme? Van Damme said, you want me to kick it like this? Like this? Kicked up the palm tree and that shin's gone. Shin's gone, blood. Nah, the movie's cold, bro. The shins were gone, blood. I can't do another season of Salah. Like I know, it's a lot. Bruv. The worst thing about it is the way you feel at the moment, Scraps. I don't want to do this to you, bruv. We are 3 games in, blood, out of a possible 60. Bruv, like if we just okay. I think if I've done the maths correctly, it's 48 games minimum because you got 8 games in the Champions League, 38 games in the Prem, League Cup and FA Cup first round. 48 games minimum. Minimum. Obviously, if you get through round 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, final, you've got about another 6 games to win the 50. Yeah, so you're looking at 54. FA Cup, 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, quarters, blah blah blah. You're looking at least 60 games if we get to every final, bro. Bro, 65 games. It's dark, bro. If you're struggling on the 3rd game, it's dark, blood. I told you, bro. Man after might take up another sport still. I said the same thing last season, 3 games in, and he was scoring. Yeah, that's what I said as well. And man, anyway, it was me and you was on the same thing. Salah will be sold. Signed ends from that's bro. I said Salah signed a 2-year contract. Sell him with a year left because he's Salah, so you still get loads of value for him. And get Elise, and then let's run the season, bro. And before anyone gets mad and goes, "Why are you trying to get rid of the king?" No, that's what everyone's moaning about Trent for. He left us and he didn't even get us a lot of money. All right, well, Salah's going to do that. Respect him. Very true, Morris. It could be United, and it could be United. The worst thing about United is I don't even care about them. Like, that's how dark it is, bro. Manchester United and Liverpool, while I've been alive anyway, I can't speak for like Enz's time in the 60s and that, but Liverpool and Manchester United have only been good at the same time for 1 season while I've been alive. You know that? For 1 season, bro. Since 1990, bro. 1 season, which was 2009. 2009-10 season, in it, because 2007-8 season, they were cooking, boy. That was Rooney, Tevez, and Ronaldo, blood. But that's it. And that was just in the league, bro. Otherwise, from that, we've never been good at the same time. We've never been good at the same time as Arsenal. We've only ever been good at the same time as Man City. Never been good at the same time as Chelsea. Start, man. 2009 is the only time. And we finished 2nd that season. We threw the league away. So it's I would love to be in that position where you can, you know what I mean, where everyone's at their best and you cook, but shocking that we'll never be good at the same time. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like everyone's had them rivalries where like Chelsea and Man U were good at the same time, or Arsenal and Man U were good at the same time. But Man City's had the same thing. Man City's not had anyone be good at the same time as them apart from Liverpool, and it wasn't even, they were still better than us. To coincide what Dee said earlier in Enter Stream, I don't think the good old days can be replicated again. Yeah, I know they were trying to troll Dee a bit because End was saying the football teams are better now or whatever. I think that's not true, blood. I don't think that's true. I think if people want to use like buzzwords like the players are more technical now, we can use that if you want, because everyone's gone away from, if Route 1's needed, Route 1 would have been used back in the day, whereas man ain't trying to use Route 1 at all now. But it wasn't like when he was talking about the centre backs, innit? I agree. Like, if you think Virgil's the best of all time, I think it's fine. If you think Terry's the best in the Prem of all time, it's fine. And if you think Rio's the best of all time, it's fine. I think those 3, I hear the arguments for, because I think it's valid. But to people to act like Virgil's had to deal with better attackers than them, man, is not true, blood. That's the only thing I'll say, and I think Virgil's the best, bro. But for Mandem to act like Virgil's had to deal with the best attackers, not a chance, bro. In them days, bro, like Sunderland had Kevin Phillips on 20 goals, bro. That's the difference, isn't it? So, Dan Burn is so tall, bro. I'll say they are more fitter now, but also I don't really take it away from the ones from before because they just didn't need to be as fit. Like, for example, this sounds weird, isn't it? But you see this the body type of the men back then were just men, in it. Like they weren't. You see, like Neymar and that. Neymar would have got snapped up back then because Neymar was like that World Cup when he fractured his spine. I think they said he was like 8 stone or something like that. 8 stone, mad. Bruv, you want Julio Baptiste to crush you, blood. You want Gilberto Silva to kick you up, bruv. You would have got mashed up, blood. So yeah, I think the managers. I think all what's changed is the system versus individuals in it. So before you had way more individuals on the pitch and the tactics doing the job. Now everything's relying on the system, and funny enough, the players are kind of secondary to the system now, and the ones that ain't secondary to the system, well, they're the best teams, seemingly so. So since VVD peak ACL, I thought is the best defender I've ever seen. He is the okay. What I'll say is about the other defenders that I mentioned, they were never the best in the world, and that's not against them because that means that those other centre backs was better. But Rio Ferdinand was never the best centre back in the world, and even there was no time I ever heard Man U fans go, "We got the best centre back in the world." No one thought John Terry was the best centre back in the world. In the Prem, yes. World, no. People collectively agree that Virgil's the best centre back in the world, apart from a couple of the thingy, them Dutchmen and that were haters. Apart from them, man, everyone else agrees. So that's the difference. But that's also saying that it could be the levels are lower. It's very possible. Like when people go out, Arsenal's invincible team, you got that many draws and that, and then everyone's go, the teams are easier. Doesn't think of this, innit? If the point tally is higher now, doesn't the argument stand more that the teams were better before, so they were taking more points off people than the fact that? So that's why I don't like the argument, because it actually goes against what you're saying. Like when you go, Liverpool and Man City's point tally, then it makes it sound like, well, Liverpool and Man City are the only teams that are good and everyone else is shit. Whereas back then, it was like, no, everyone's taking points off everyone. You could lose 5 games. You lose 5 games back then, draw 4 and win the league in it. So that's the argument. I think the levels are lower now. And if the levels aren't lower, then why is everyone moaning about it? I mean, I'm one of the people moaning. But if the levels are better now, then everyone should shut the fuck up then. Now, for the youngsters, I understand. I would never argue with my son if my son looks at the old football and thinks this is better, because that's what it's born into. He can't do nothing about it, bro. That's just the way the world works, and everything looks like that. But for grown men who witnessed that as well, I'm just like, I don't know what you lot are talking about. Substitution coming on: Morgan Rogers, Livramento, and Anthony Gordon blood with the Fugazi headband again. He needs to sort that out. But anyway, ACLs hasn't made a difference. He's 34. He's slower. Rudy's the best. I think the only difference he would have made is his fast twitch muscle fibers would have suffered a little bit. But he's such an athlete that, and the way Virgil plays, you would never notice, because very rarely do you get Virgil in an all-out sprint. That happens like once a season. So yeah, I agree with that. But that's why I think he can last long as a footballer. Virgil's one of them people that he could do what Thiago Silva done. He can kind of play as long as he wants to because his game is around that. So, to be honest, I speak on the old football since I've never seen. I started watching really in 2010. Yeah, you still got a good era of football though. That 2010 period was the Mavericks were out. That was Spain won the World Cup that year. Robben and Van Persie and everyone was doing their thing. Good year, man. Who's better for you, Steven Gerrard or Virgil? Steven Gerrard. Yeah, Steven Gerrard, bro. Honestly, the only thing I'll be serious on it, and it's fine. It's all opinions. The only thing that holds me back from saying that still, ooh, good goal, Decline Rice. What a ball that was! Like for me, Gerrard. When we're talking about top 10 footballers of all time, bro, Gerrard's in there for me, bro. I'm not flinching on that, bro. What a ball from Reece James, man. Jesus. Who's our most important signing in order? Allison, Virgil, Salah. Uh, In hindsight, and not at the time, because at the time, everyone does this thing where Alisson was world class. He wasn't world class at Roma, bro. But when I think of all of the tournaments, I was getting to like Champions League finals and finish. Yeah, Alisson. There was a season when I think they did I remember it Monday Night Football, and I think Alisson had saved Liverpool like 13 points or something just on his own. I think his goals are currency, but Liverpool seem to always be able to score goals anyway. That's never been a problem. So I think we were coming off the back of Brendan Rodgers. We had I actually, the thing is, I'm not rewriting history on it, so I actually like Skirtle on that, but I don't think the tactics help them, man. I think you know what? This sounds terrible. Honestly, it sounds terrible, and because of the conversation, but I honestly believe it's Virgil, Alisson, and Salah in that order, bro. Virgil, Ali, Salah. I don't even want to sound like it. I'm not hating, but my point is that all of those players, Virgil's had Lovren, Matip, Gomez, Kanate. Obviously, he's had the other ones as well, but they're the main ones. And it's been the same the whole time. Like, he's just been Virgil the whole time. Ali has been in goal the whole time, apart from the last 2 seasons where Kelleher started to play. Salah has been part of different attacks, and he's still done his thing. But all of those attacks have still scored goals. Now, yes, everyone's going to go, they didn't score as many goals as Salah. Yeah, but Liverpool still never struggled. Liverpool have never struggled to score goals. But we have struggled with goalkeepers, and we have struggled with defending. And you got to remember, the last goalkeeper before Alisson, and I actually like Millionaire, so I don't want to diss him. But the last 2 goalkeepers were Millionaire and Karius. And Karius was German player of the year before he came to Liverpool. But obviously, that must have been a mentality thing because he was actually good, but he didn't play very often, and then he shit himself on the larger scale, the larger stages. Virgil is Virgil in it. So, yeah, I think that's the order. Sounds deep, though. Sounds like I'm hating. I promise I'm not hating, bro. I promise I'm not hating. Bill Morris said, Sav, you said Henry is your favorite player of all time, right? Would you think he's the... or would you think if he was in charge of Arsenal based on... I don't think I said Henry was my favorite player of all time. But he is my... I think because I did the top 5, didn't I? He's one of my favorites of all time. He's my guy in it. He's never going to be my favorite over Gerrard just because he can't be in it. And obviously, there's other like trendsetters like Ronaldinho and that I love. But yeah, he's up there for me. Like when it comes to the Prem and that, because Gerrard can't be, even though it's not fair, but Gerrard can't be the greatest Premier League player of all time. Simply, you didn't win the Prem, bro, so you can't. So for me, the greatest Premier League player of all time is Henry, bro. And then Rooney. But I think Henry now, having a few failures, doing the Belgium thing, doing stuff in America, if he has the right coach with him, the right number 2, I think Henry would be great at Arsenal now. Now that he doesn't have to go and spend all this money and stuff, and the team's already there, I think he could add a little bit, just something, little tweaks, and I think he could do something with Arsenal. It's actually worrying for me because I like Arteta. I don't like when he talks shit, but I do like him as a manager. I think he's good. And the funny thing is, everyone calls Arteta a defensive manager now. But if anyone remembers that first season when you finished 3rd after the documentary, no, you finished 2nd. That season was some of the greatest football Arsenal's played, bro. Like they were. I remember vividly, bro. I remember you smoked Leicester early in the season. And then you only ran out of steam when you got to before the end of the season, you had Liverpool to play. You were smoking us in the first half. It was 2-0. And then Xhaka decided to argue with Trent, and then Anfield got crazy. You had that game, it was 2-2. You had West Ham after that, and you drew 2-2 again. And you had Southampton, and Walcott scored, and it was 3-0 at halftime. You would have won the league if you'd got through them games. And then for some reason, the new season started, and Arteta went completely away from that philosophy. All he had to do was calm it down a little bit, and he would have won the league. So Henry would be great. I think Henry would be great. Ali came in and we went from 4th to 97 points. And yeah, brother, Ali was dark, man. And that's the thing, man. We played against Ali the season before and we mashed him up, bro. That Roma game, we smoked them. And as I said, Alisson wasn't world class to me when he came in, but obviously the data people saw something. I wasn't watching. I'm not a liar in it, so I'm not going to pretend I was watching Roma games every single week. So those one-on-ones and that, I didn't know he had that in the locker, bro. How would I know? But that's why he was good. So yeah, crazy. Do you think we'd have a better straightforward chance at winning the Prem and beating you, man? Or with Henry? I'm not joking. With the way Slot's playing football, bro, I don't know if everyone realizes this. The Premier League this season is up for grabs, bro. Of all seasons, not last season, not the season before. This season, the Prem is up for grabs, bro. And one person needs to grab. Like when someone asked earlier about Liverpool win the Prem, I had to sit there and go, you know what? We might win this Prem by default, blood. And I know everyone know you deserve to win the league. Yes, of course we would deserve to win it. If you win it, you deserve to win it. But my point is, we can end up finishing on low points and win again because I don't know who's gonna. It's 3 games in, and it's all I know. Man City might win the next game, winning at 10 after that, bro. But I think this is the one season more than any other season the Prem is up for grabs, blood. And 4-5, bro. If Thomas Frank gets it right, bro, he could go and do something. Honestly, it's. I think it's going to be hard. The team, if Man U was good, and because they're not in any Champions League competitions, that's the kind of team that would, you know what I mean? So, other thing is that Liverpool's in the Champions League, Chelsea's in the Europa League, I think, Tottenham's in the Champions League, Arsenal in the Champions League, Man City. So like all them games are going to catch up, but yeah, this season is for me like it's not it, bro. Never had a problem rating a defender or goalkeeper or attacker if they're better. If Alan Shearer didn't go Blackburn, he would have been the same as Stevie in the sense. It's so weird. I only disagree because he went Blackburn and then went Newcastle in it. But if he didn't go Blackburn, he would have went to Manchester United. They put in a bid for him as well. If Alan Shearer went to Man United, he would have about 7 Premier League trophies, bro. The way he was striking and that. They might not have got Cantona at the time, but Shearer would have killed it. But I get what you mean, though. Yeah, the season unpredictable. Arteta and Co ruined the LFC Arsenal friendship. Yeah, I know. Chelsea in the Champions League. Yep. To be fair, it was up for grabs last season. Yeah, but what? Okay, Mister's right. You're actually right. What I mean is, last season was a shock to everybody that it was up for grabs because it was in the moment. Like Arsenal got these injuries randomly. Rodri got injured like against Arsenal in the first couple of minutes of the game, and then no one ever thought Man City was going to play like that. Man U and Tottenham were extra shit. Now this season, everyone's going in prepared that everyone's like this, and it's like, oh, but I do get your point. Okay, Levy got sacked from his role. Just don't let Arsenal win it. Yeah, the thing is, Spurs are going to get better without like Levy is great at his job. I'll say that as a businessman, nobody can take away from Levy because for some reason, when it comes to making revenue in the world of football, Spurs are like 4th on the list, bro. Because that stadium, they've got a go-kart track underneath. They got Beyonce concerts. They do NFL there. They do everything there, bro. So he's great there. But having another guy running it, and if they get somebody who just, want to be a little bit more ambitious in terms of the football, it could be dark still. They've already got the facilities now. Hold tight, Blackburn. It's been a minute since I've heard about them. What a league is it? Prem? I mean, Finger Championship, sorry. Oh, little ball. That's a good ball. Gordon! That's a weak header, boy. Offside. We're everything but winning trophies regularly. Yeah. But what I will say is, Spurs have had a taste of winning trophies now. And everyone can control them all they like. And I was vocal about I don't like the fact that a team can finish 17th and win a flipping Europa League. I think it's disgusting, but they still have to work to win the Europa League, so I rate that. But Yeah, man, it's start, man. It's start, bro. Like, once you've had a taste of winning trophies, bro, all it takes is a young FA Cup this season and the Champions League spot next season, a young League Cup run, losing the final season after that. Yeah, then all of a sudden, build up. Man like Mr. Marinakis and that. Gibbs White, I hear it. We got Gibbs White, baller. It's too sure you looks like a cartoon character, but. And he used like flipping hate notifications. I can't stand notifications on my phone, but it looks disgusting. But that's why Ange. Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, I like Ange, man. That's my guy, bruv. No, what to say, mate. As I told you already, I always win trophies in my second season. So you're gonna win trophies. That's what I said, didn't I? I always win trophies. That's my guy, blood. That's my driller, blood, man. Did I stutter, blood? I said what I said. My driller, blood. Socceroos and that. Yeah, Morris, them dudes, bro. None of them that used to just distract the back of the class and that, and then teacher come over, and you thought that all the man them were in it together. Like, yeah, none of us have done any work. 2 now. Teacher looks at my brethren's page. Man's done 2 pages of work, and I've written the date, blood. Yeah, set me up in that. I hear it. I hear it. Man, like Cocaine Harry. Yeah, the High Line was dark still. The season when he came in, when you know that, remember that season when he got there in the first 10 games, Spurs and Villa were cooking, but you had the highest line. I was worried about you that season doing good, and then Son got injured, and I was all right. And I have to let people know, Son is one of my favorite Premier League players of all time, bro. And for me, like, I wanted him at Liverpool early from Leverkusen and that. And then when I found out that he was gonna come to Liverpool, brother, I love Son, bro. Like, Son's one of them footballers. Like, how can anybody not like Son, bro? Son and you know what? Son and Saka. Yo, as I said earlier in Enzo's chat, bro, but Bukayo Saka is not world class, but he is generational good. He's a generational good youth blood. That's what he is. He's not a generational talent. He's a generational good youth blood. Because if I meet you, yeah, if I meet anyone, and there's a few things that I need to, this is the psychopath test, blood. If you don't like Son, and you don't like Saka, you don't like pizza, and you don't like potatoes, blood, I do not trust you, blood. I don't trust you. Can't that can't be a combination of stuff you don't like, bro. I can't trust you, blood. Potatoes, pizza, Saka, and Son. Are you dumb, blood? You can't trust any man that bro. What problem? How can you have a problem with Son, bro? You know what? Let me tell you what kind of man Son is, bro. You see, if you chop Son's, I don't know if he's got a missus. I don't want to be disrespectful, bro. Hypothetically, you see if Son's got a missus, bro. Lengway ting, look at Mei Ling and that, yeah. Look at Charmaine Jones and that. You see, if you walk in, if someone walks into his yard and you're digging out his missus, blood, blowing the back out and that, yeah, just kicking her cervix in, bro, yeah, just all up in her uterus and that. You know what Son would do? He'd open the door politely, bro. He would say, "Yo, what's your name?" I was like, "Savage." Still, was like, "Yeah, man, nice to meet you, bro. Once I didn't mind being to interrupt you. That you want a glass of water." Nah, I'm good, big man. All right, say no more. When you're done, my missus, I'll clean up and that, and then you get me. I'll make you some food. That's Son, blood. That's the kind of driller he is, blood. Man would apologize for interrupting you, chopping his missus, blood. Saka, generational good youth, blood. Saka's the kind of generational good youth that he be driving is Phantom, blood. Stars on the ceiling, Phantom. North London. And my mum's is struggling with shopping. You know what Saka would do? He wouldn't offer my mum a place in the car. He'd take the bags and walk to my mum's yard, bruv. That's Saka, bruv. Bukayo, blood. Now, what you lot don't know is the reason why Saka keeps getting injured, which I told you lot early, bruv. I would know. You know, on the streets they call me him Kardashian, blood. Not Kim, him Kardashian. That's adopted family, bro. I love them. The Kardashians, they're my heroes, blood. But everyone knows that the Kardashian vaginas are cursed, blood. They have curses, blood. These are the witches, bruv. They're the brojas, blood. If you intertwine as a black man with these brojas, blood, your career's done. Bruv, don't believe me? Where's Lamar Odom? Where's Kanye, blood? Where's Reggie Bush? Travis Scott got them trampled on in the stadium after he got cursed by that, blood. And Saka had that voice call. Emirates, Kim Kardashian. He ain't been the same since. So don't tell me I'm wrong, blood. I'm right, blood. Now let's talk about people who ain't black that interacted with them. Pete Davidson just brought out a movie. Fine. Cristiano Ronaldo just brought out. It is fine. See, if you're too melanated for a Kardashian, blood, it's over for you, bro. Because the Broha bloodline it can't mix with too much melanation. You get me? They're great women, business women, savvy, bro. Old type Kris Jenner, blood. That's my driller, blood. But you can't over-melanate the population of the circumference of the southeast quadrant of the validity, blood, of the Terminator line. They just don't, if you're a black man, don't mess with the Kardashians, bro. The Jenners, Kylie and Kendall, Kardashians, no, blood, that's cursed vagina, bro. Because they got the OJ curse, bro. The OJ curse was dropped on them women in 1994, blood. It weren't even their fault. They were kids, bro. But you see, once OJ chopped up Nicole's throat, blood, and Rob Kardashian is his best friend, and he represented him in court, bruv. The Supreme Team and that, blood. Johnny Cochran and them, man. Born up for Cochran still. It was over with. They said, all right, OJ's going to get away with it, but you like having a generational curse, blood. And what did they curse him with? They gave him all the money, but the curse was onto the black man, them, blood. And who else was black? OJ Simpson. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's the truth, blood. And the truth will set you free, blood. Anyway. Yeah, Son's dad's a G, blood. Remember, Son was about to do national service, blood. This is what I'm saying, and he didn't even argue about it. Okay, Gordon, that was dark. You can't be talking about it if you don't like it. Listen. Morris, we're not, listen. You know it's all love, innit? You're not, Mando, I have to let you know, bro. You can't come on my channel dissing the Kardashians, bro. Stop telling me that these things are whores, blood. They're not whores. They're in the public eye. So because they're in the public eye, you've seen every boyfriend they've had. The nasty junges from your ends, blood, have been getting ran out by the man, them backs blown out, but they're not famous, so you don't know, blood. Realistically, bro, you've known the Kardashians. Let me be nice on it. If you like me and you into them, I've known the Kardashians. The Rob Kardashian, I remember him when I was a kid, bro, because he's famous. But the actual Kardashians, let's say 2007. Yeah, I mean 2007-8 period, keeping up with the Kardashians, the sex tape, yeah, all of that. Kim, yeah, that's when man know. That is a while ago, innit? My son's 17 years ago, blood. Let's go 18, bro. Yeah, Batista and that. Oh, in 18 years, bro. If you seen them with 10 man, they've had 10 man, blood. It's just what it is. Leave the Kardashians alone, bro. Yeah, but you must have not seen Kim turn up on Kai's stream, blood. Because she looked all of, oh, yeah? Yeah, man. Brother, just allow me, man. I'm not talking about no one's kids, blood. I'm just not doing it, bro. You get me? That's not my thing still, but yeah, man. I'm not trying to hear about Ye, though, blood. This geezer's a weird youth, bro. Man married into the family, brother, and not surprised about stuff. Brother, listen. Old type Paris Hilton, Paris Hilton was the original. Yeah? Remember one night in Paris and that? Yeah, meaty sex tape still, blood, but yeah, he done the job, blood. You get me? Yeah, man. I remember that, man. I remember that on Bear Share, blood. I remember downloaded One Night in Paris and the Britney Spears sex tape at the same time, bro. Bear Share and that, blood. Burn that disc, blood. Dark times. Put it on the MP3 file, blood. MP4 and that. Anyway. Yeah, man. Him Kardashian, blood. In fact, I'm gonna put him on my background soon, blood. To get a little frame there and it. There's another place there, blood. Top business people, bro. And as a business guy myself, bro, they're my inspiration, bro. Can't talk to that family, bro. Gibbs White with the little yo, Madden AK thought it was Burkamp. I hear it. This has been light work for England still. Some of these men don't even need to have a shower, blood. You get me? Just slap the sliders on and get in the car, blood. Honorary Oos. Morgan Rogers getting bored, bro. Man said, I'm at Villa Park. This is my home. Let me do my thing, blood. Speaking of Paris, I saw something yesterday that MJ's kids are not my conspiracies, but when listen, bro. Morris, you're doing too much, bro. I allowed the Kardashian one. We're not doing Michael Jackson disrespect on this chat. We're not doing it, bro. We're not. I don't care if I don't understand why I don't care if the biologicals, trilogicals, omnilogicals, bro. There is youths, bro. He gave them a good life. That's all I care about, blood. Let's yeah, I mean, this is what it is, bro. Old type Paris though. I met Paris, you know. No, I mean, I met her still. Did some photo work for her for like some what company was she doing? Something to do some perfume or something. But I met her in London. Nice lady. Say nice lady. She's younger than it, but she's not as young now. But yeah, man, big up her still. Nah. You see this man, the Andorra manager's a prick, blood. You can't bring on a substitution on the 89th minute and 53 seconds, blood. So you bring him against England when the game's you're taking the piss, bro. Oh yeah, I hear it, Morris. I hear it, blood. I hear it. I swear to God, this really should say 1 minute added on. 3 minutes. They're not gonna touch the ball, bro. I hate that, brother. Does anyone know how that feels, bro? To get brought on for 3 minutes and just run over. I've had enough of these little kids in the crowd, bro. You little nerd, bro. Put your fucking shit sign down, bro. I can't stand these little youths, bro. Can I have your shirt, please? You little bitch, bro. So you just sat in the kitchen and made that whole sign. You think Harry Kane's got eyes of fucking Hawkeye, blood? You think Harry Kane's a Peregrine Falcon, blood? You think he's an eagle, blood? You think he's a bold? You think he can see that sign from where you're standing, you little shit, blood? Go to the game, pay your ticket, shut the fuck up, bro. You ain't getting Harry Kane's top, right? This generation, bro, you gotta learn the hard way, bro. You ain't getting that top, bro. Harry Kane's gonna give that top cherry or put it in a frame and you can buy it for £1,200, bro. If you really want it, you'll go and work and buy it yourself, bro. Care about them damn signs, blood. Fuck them kids, man. Come around there with the sign didn't even have much effort behind it, bruv. Had a little key stage 3 writing and that, bruv. These little shits, blood. No effort, bruv. If that was me back in the day, I would have had Goku in that. I would have had Goku and Vegeta on that picture, blood. I would have put Harry Kane's name in graffiti writing. Yeah? Nah, man. Generation of TikTokers and that, blood. Idiots, bro. What in the Marinacas did Gibbs White just do then, blood? And why is Gibbs White got Curtis's number on, bruv? Nah, the disrespect, blood. Yeah, I know Scraps, but let's be honest, we're playing against Andorra, blood. Like, I knew this was going to be. I just wanted to do a stream with the man, them, to be honest. It's Andorra, bro. I didn't expect it, but I knew this happens every England game, bro. I had a bit of time chilling. I got my work done. Yeah, we got the man done. I mean, for England's point of view, bro, they got a clean sheet. They won 2-0, and now they've won 12. They've got 12 points out of 12, blood. You get me? Could be worse, bro. Could be slot football. You get me? Oh. Yeah, something light, Morris. Something light. You get me? Tommy Tuchel. Listen, bro. I saw Marinakis, blood. This geezer, every man that came through the tunnel had to give him a hug, blood, and he meant it, blood. Oh, speaking of that, did you not see that? I was watching the walkthrough of the new James Bond game, the 007. The game, I mean, the graphics when he was in the Aston Martin look cold as hell, but this game, I might get it though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This game is literally Hitman, but they just called it 007. Like it's Agent 47 business, and I love Hitman. No, Bret Hart. Anyway, man said, I know. Big up Scraps. Yeah. Scraps, what? Yeah, man. Big up the dog and that, man. Dog life and that, bro. Dog make you appreciate life, blood. You get me? Anyway. Big up the man, them, though. Little 2-0. Little clean sheeters and that. But I'll hope for the 90 minutes we've just been able to chill and chop it up a little piece, bro. Man, they can go enjoy the rest of their day. You know what I mean? I gotta go do some emails and eat some watermelon, blood. Nobody make a racial joke, but I really like watermelon. You get me? Getaway was cold, bro. Getaway was cold, man. Getaway was on PS1, bro. He talking. He was on PS1 first, bro. I remember it, man. The little thingy. It's a Getaway on the front with the fire sign and that. Cold, blood. Love that. Yeah, man. There with the Prime games and that. I just saw that thing on TikTok, but I need one to use. I need someone to buy it. You know that one where it's got. I don't normally go on TikTok to buy stuff. Well, I've never brought anything off there, but they would, and I don't want to get ripped off, bro. But they're selling that thingy in it, the little memory stick thing with 2,400 games on it. But it's got games from every console on it. Like I'm talking about Sega, and you get one controller. I think it costs like 30 quid. I'm buying it, bro. I went to the comment section, and everyone's on some it's cold, but them comments could be faking it. So I really want it though. So if there's any shit, I don't know if there's a security thing on TikTok that if you don't get the product, you get your money back. Because if not, I'm going to the headquarters and I'm punching man up. Man, like man like Barry and that, my guy, bro, Barrington Levy and that blood. And then I come up in the corner because we're dangerous. Yeah, like that. I mean, I'm sick, bruv. I'm gonna get it at some point, but I need somebody I actually know, like an actual human, not some NPC to get it, to let me know, like, yeah, it came through the post, it was fine and all that. I need it. I need that. Because that's the little past. Then I don't have a console connected to my main TV in my living room. I've got all my consoles are connected to my monitors and stuff like that. But like a little chilled one on that. Movie's finished. Got on to do that. Sega. Yeah, I'm trying to do EA Sports in the game. Big. It's tricky in that. I'm trying to do that. You go, hey, let's go. It's me, Mario. Ha ha ha. You're a very lucky boy. You get me? I'm trying to play Zelda, bruv. Arcane of Time, blood. You get me? I'm trying to do them games. I'm trying to play Abe's Odyssey and that. I'm trying to do them games, blood. You get me? Games that I don't want to pay for, but I want to play for. You get me? Yeah, you know I'm saying. I'm trying to Altered Beast and that, power up. I'm trying to Road Rage and that. You get me? You lose, continue. Like that. Game over. Street. You lose. I'm Street Fighter and Hadouken. You get me? Sonic Boom. I'm trying to play them games, blood. I'm trying to play them games. Get over here. I'm trying to play them games, bruv. And for the like that. All of that. Anyway, let me get off this stream because the ADHD has kicked in, blood, and my brain is dark right now. My game Sega. My brain's dark right now. You get me? So, but we'll chop it up, Mingo. I let man know if I get it. I'm a towel man on stream, and if I find a way to link it so I can stream it, I'm streaming it, blood. You get me? I'm trying to do Green Hill and that. Sega, Sonic and that. Boop, boop. Remember that when you jump in the water with Sonic? Man starts drowning and that. Boop, boop. Yeah! I'm trying to hear Bowser. Oh, shit, blood. Alex the Kid and that, bruv. I'm trying to play Smooth Criminal, Michael Jackson on the Sega. I'm trying to play that game. Lion King on the Sega, bruv. Aladdin on the Sega, blood. I'm trying to play them games, bruv. Big on Natalie Portman, though, looking like a piece of Jerusalem gold, blood. Oi. I like a bit of Natalie Portman still. Oh, yeah. Rayman and that. Come on, blood. What's Bomberman? You get me? Bomberman, bruv. Super Smash Bros. Oi, I ain't gonna lie. Bun up for Super Smash Bros, blood. Bun up. Lava and Hellfire and Brimstone on the name of that game, bruv. What do you mean Super Smash Bros, blood? What? Sounds like something of Bang Bros. I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know what Bang Bros is. Anyway, man them, gal them. Let's not lie, blood. There ain't no gal them in the chat, but I wish, blood. You know, like that. It's been emotional. Yeah.